Are either of these your next flashlight? Let's find out. Dave Taylor here, and this time I'm looking at flashlights. How did this come about? Got a new car and I wanted to put a nice new modern flashlight in the glove compartment. So I checked in with INFRAY flashlights and they sent me two different styles for us to check out. So first, let's talk about this. This is the pencil size, everyday carry, as they say, 2 AAA battery flashlight, and it's pretty nice. So on the back, you push the button, you have, as you can see, a light. But as you can see here in the back, is that you can actually focus the light and get it to be wide, or you can have a narrow beam and you can get it much more bright. Now, let's turn this off. And this unit is using what's known as a Cree XP E2R4 LED bulb system. I have no idea what these mean, but since every flashlight maker talks about this, this must be relevant, so now you know. Cree XP E2R4. Now, what's more interesting is that when it's really intensely on a narrow point, then you're getting about 140 lumens. When you spread it out as far as you can, you're getting about 40 lumens. Now that number becomes important when we compare it to this guy. So, this one, like I said, 2 AAA batteries, gives you about 7 hours at its brightest setting and 14 hours of actual flashlight time at its lowest setting. And it doesn't sound like much, but when I think about how I use a flashlight, that 7 hours or 10 hours or whatever could last me 6 months or longer. And batteries tend to sit and not be drained anyway, so I can put this in my glove compartment and in 3 or 4 months in the middle of the night when I have a flat tire, I push the button on the back and I am ready to go to see what's going on and maybe even to spread it out a little bit and to be able to fix my flat tire. Now, they're made out of aircraft aluminum and they're waterproof and weatherproof, and they're durable and tough and rugged. We're going to test that. But before we get there, let me tell you also about this one. Now, this one actually is less expensive, which is a little weird because it actually is a 3 AAA battery and it's much brighter at 280 lumens. Again, you push the button on the bottom and you have your flashlight. But what makes this one interesting, let me point it at the back, is that you actually pull or push the front to get it to focus, and as you can see on its tightest focus you actually get a little square. It's kind of interesting, and then as soon as you start getting out, then it actually gives you a more traditional round shape. This is using a Cree XPG R5 LED bulb, 280 lumens, adjustable focus as you saw, IP67 waterproof, 3 AAA batteries, gives you about 10 hours of use, and again, anodized aircraft aluminum, so they are tough and rugged, right? So I thought I'd test this out. So first, let's drive over it with a car. As you can see, pretty much not impacted at all. And actually, the secret for you to know is I did that test before I started recording. So these are what they look like after they've been driven over by a car. So they don't crumple, they don't collapse, they still work. Next test, they're waterproof. Let's find out. Hey, they're still working in the water. We'll leave that one in there and we'll turn on the other one and let's see how that one works. Looks to me like we have 2 different light sources and they're just sitting in water, so we'll let them sit in the water for a little bit. So that's great. Now if you drop it in a lake or something, obviously you have a problem because you have to find it, but then again it's illuminated, so it might actually be something you could do. So I really like them, and I was really sort of going back and forth on which one would I actually want to put in my car. Would I rather have something that's really skinny and is not quite as bright, or would I want something a little chunkier, and it comes with a little carrying case if you care about that, something that's a little chunkier but gives me twice the illumination. And I decided I'd use this one. So this is what I call the big unit, and this one, like I said, 280 lumens. And before I tell you the prices, let me just say I like them both. They're both really nice, simple flashlights. But before I tell you the price, let me ask if you can click on that subscribe button. Thank you. Now, This one, a little confusingly, with 2 AAA batteries, is $12.99 with Amazon Prime, so free shipping, all that jazz. $12.99, and it really is not much bigger than a pencil, a little heavier, but you could certainly put it in your pocket or leave it at the bottom of your purse for emergencies. And I just want to say, in both cases, if someone attacks you and you do that, then they're going to be temporarily blinded. So if that's an important issue to you, these are actually also potentially protection devices. And then this one, the larger unit with 3 AAA batteries, brighter illumination, and a longer battery life, which makes sense with more batteries. This one's $9.99 at Amazon. And so you have your choice. You have the skinny little guy for $12.99, or you have the larger one, and this one's $9.99. Both of them are from INFRAY flashlights. I like them both. This is the winner that's going to go into my new car. So, this is Dave Taylor, and I'll catch you in my next video.